Hi everybody, it's Cindy Cashmere at C2C Gallery. We're trying to figure out how to record this live event, but thank you for joining us today. And today we are going to look at Julie Devers' functional pottery. Julie Devers is a gal who lives over in the Kalamazoo area, and she's been a potter all of her adult life. She went to attended Notre Dame and received her Bachelor of Fine Arts there, and she went on to get a master's at the University of Montana in Missoula, and she teaches at Kalamazoo College, and also is responsible for firing the wood kiln at KIA, Kalamazoo Institute of Art. So anyways, with that, I'm going to show you this tumbler. I really like this one, it's so cute. Her attention to detail is special. She'll do a special, just one single line, a couple dots, and then if you turn it around, there'll be another, and that's copper. And then this, I have water in this, so I'm handling it kind of carefully. So it drinks very nicely. It feels really good in my hand. If you guys have ever attended our First Fridays, a lot of times I walk around with a hand-built tumbler, and I always drink water out of it. And almost every single First Friday, somebody picks it up and go, "Oh, I really like this. I want to buy this," and they dump all the water out, and everybody freaks out. I'm like, "It's just water. It's fine." But anyway, here's another tumbler or a sipper. Made by Julie, and this is fired in a wood kiln. And here's a little trick of the trade. If you look at the bottom of the pots, you'll see these circles, and those are called wadding marks. And so she literally has to make all these tiny little balls and puts them on the pots and then sets them on the kiln shelf and then fires it. And that way what happens is the flame in the wood fire actually hits the pot, goes around the pot, goes under the pot, and whenever you look at a wood-fired piece, where it's shiny means that the flame and the ash hit it and caused it to form a glaze. The ash melted, and then you have the shine. And where it isn't shiny, it just means it's the cooler spot, and this one looks like flame hit it everywhere. So another thing, isn't that beautiful? Look at the circle inside of it. I call those life circles. So Julie threw this on the potter's wheel, and this line here, see this going up? She threw the pot, and then she took a rib and put her finger on the inside of it, and very slowly, the wheel was turning around, she spiraled up with the tool to cause this line. And it goes around and around. It's very nice. And Julie is a master potter. It is everything you look at. She pays attention to detail. Here's another wood fire cup, and you'll see that the flame and the ash caused variation in it. And different one I'll show you. Sometimes when the ash melts, it almost forms glass, and I'll show you that. See these, here's the 3 spots for the wadding. And this is a really sweet little, so what she did was she made this lip on purpose so that possibly some ash would land here and cause a bit of interest in detail. And again, this would be a really great cup for sipping for, say, bourbon, or a cordial, or tea, water, juice, anything like that. Oh, and I forgot to mention, these little pieces in here, these are pieces of feldspar that she attached to the outside of it after she threw it, just to throw or give just a little bit more interest. Okay, so now we'll go to traditional. Look at this cup and saucer. Look at the sweet little dot and the line. Now Julie's known for quiet pottery. Okay, so there's these little details that you have to look at. Again, she caused the swirl, but otherwise, this pot is very quiet. It's a quiet teacup. It fits really nicely. Look at the plate. The plate has the line and the dots. It fits perfectly together. It doesn't slide around. You'd be able to carry this from the kitchen into your living room and enjoy it in front of the fireplace. The bottom of her plate, again, she did a nice glaze. She signs in the middle. This little circle supports the plate so it doesn't slump in the firing. This would make a really nice gift. It's $45. It is online on our website, c2cgallery.com. We have 2 of these. Now, if you'll see, so this is porcelain, and it brightens the celadon glaze. It's a kind of a light blue-green celadon. And then, if you take this one, same nice fit, same simple designs, quiet, lines and dots. I'm probably making you dizzy. Again, lines and dots. She put slip on top of the clay body. Slip is just taking a clay, so this one she probably would have taken the porcelain that she uses, adds water to it, makes it really thin like cream, and then puts it over top of stoneware. Now this is stoneware. See how right here, her foot ring, it's a different color than the other plate. So it's the same glaze. See, look, same glaze, but the 2 different clay bodies interact differently when they're fired in the kiln. Porcelain, stoneware. Now, maybe you like the brighter green, and maybe you like a little bit softer. Same glaze. Just depends on what you like. And this one is also, yep, same price, $45. Okay, so I almost always do this too. If you guys used to come in the store, you would, I'm kind of known for my glasses. I got some new glasses last week, and they're from the Globe down in Holland. And I've got jewelry on from Lachlan Smith. I love this necklace because it goes with everything, and I love this stone with his little zigzag. And I've got his tiny little earrings too on. Anyway, oh, and the clothes, they're from Ursage. No, wait. Yeah, Ursage. Prana. Yep. Anyway, all right, so here's another tumbler by Julie. And I love this one. Again, she threw the pot, slowed the wheel down, and then used a rib and her finger to cause the swirl. So it's on purpose. It's not an accident. Simple line, dots. And with this one, she used a wire that has zigzags in it and pulled it through to make the bottom look like this. And it's not rough at all. She took the time to smooth it all off, so it's not going to scratch anything. Again, she's paying attention to details. These will go in the dishwasher. They'll go in the microwave. What would I use this for? I'd put this next to my bed at night. I'd put it in the bathroom next to my sink. I'd use it for juice. I'd use it for water. I'd use it for a sip of beer, for bourbon, anything that you can drink. And here's one of her small little cups. This is a 1-finger handle. Again, circle and dot. That's her theme right now. It's finished very, very nicely. Look at that. Nice foot ring, glazed on the inside. It feels really nice. Hold it up to my face. I could drink out of it very, very easily, very comfortably. And this is only $26, and we have several of these. Okay, this is like the polar opposite of this one. So this one has a low belly, this one has a little bit higher belly. Again, the line and the 2 dots. Feels really nice in my hand. It wouldn't slip out of my hand. I like this one a lot. And this one's really pretty. It's got a black interior. This one has just the same celadon light interior. So it's just what you like. Some people like to see what's inside the glass. Some people don't care. And this one is $30. And we have several of these too. All right, this is a wood-fired tumbler. Now, typically, Julie only puts glaze on the inside of wood fire. That's Temaku. But this time, she did allow a line down for decoration, had some stamps, and then allowed a glaze over the top. And this is a wood fire piece. See the 3 dots? And it's $45. It's a little bit more expensive than her, what she calls her functional work. This is functional work, this is wood fire. Now with the wood fire, she fires for 5 days, and they fire with teams of people, and they literally are putting wood in the kiln in specifically designed holes on the side of the kiln, and they have wood that they've cut, and it's all stacked, and they take turns. So every hour they're putting wood in, they're looking, adjusting, and they do that around the clock for 5 days. It's exhausting, but that's how you end up with pots that look like this. Let's see here. Oh, I'm going to show you this vase. All right, so this vase I really like. She did the same thing again as that one cup. See how it's up and down? But here it's shiny. Here's the wadding. And that's because the flame went under this vase, and look at that, it created a glaze. It's really pretty. And she can never replicate a pot that came out of a wood kiln again, because she never knows how the flame is going to move through the kiln, how it's going to hit a pot, and the kind of wood also affects how the ash looks on the pot. It can change the color, it can, if it's dry, if it's wet, if it's cherry, if it's oak, if it's, it all matters. And here's the other side of this vase, which I think is really pretty. So, okay, here I can show you. See this green right here? That is ash that hit this little lip and it became glass. So that doesn't happen in a reduction kiln. It only happens in the wood kiln. And so here you could put a little flower. I'm not seeing this very well, are you? There you go. And it's split in half, so it's kind of fun. So you could put 2 flowers this way. You could fill it up entirely.
It has a fun name, too.
Oh, what's the name?
The tulipier.
Oh, right, tulipier. I don't think I said it right. Maybe. But anyway, French word. Okay, let's see. I'll do this other wood fire piece. Okay, so this is a cruet. And this is wood fired. So this time, look at the wadding spots. Okay, so this time she put them here, and it was fired upside down. And then she had wadding here too, so wait a second, back up. Here she had wadding here. It sat like this. She put wadding on here, and my guess is yep, she then placed this on top of here. So then what happens is the flame flew between the ewer and the plate, and it also did on the bottom of this plate. So you get these interesting markings. Look at that. And she can never make this again. This is one of a kind. And then this would be great for olive oil, for soy. I don't know, what else would you use it for maybe? Maybe balsamic vinegar. But it would just be really pretty next to your stove. It'd look pretty on your counter and on your dining room table. And it was $95. Okay, it's strawberry season. And we are into berries in Michigan. So Julie makes 2 kinds of berry bowls. I love these guys. So what I do is I put berries in them and they go on the counter. I wash the berries, put them in the bowl. They go on the counter, you eat from it, it goes into the fridge, and then you put it back out again, and then you wash it and you refill it with some more berries. You could use it as a colander. And I have to tell you, I make these, and sometimes it's a pain in the butt to clean up these holes. She does a really nice job. And the price on this is $48, and I'm telling you, for $48, you get something that's finely crafted, a lot of attention to detail. This is a great deal. And we only have 2 of these. So first come, first serve. Okay, how about this individual bowl? This would be a great cereal bowl. Be a great rice bowl. Look, she put slip on it, caused a swirl, life circle, the line, circle. She created this double lip, and hold it up close, now hold still. It was not a mistake. She did that on purpose. This feels really nice in my hand. Hang on to it with one hand. It has a nice foot ring. So this was stoneware. So it's solid on again, but it's a little bit darker. And this is a nice bowl. I'd use this every single day for cereal. And it is $38. And I think we have 2 of these. So here's a little bit larger version of this. This is a serving bowl. It probably holds about 2 quarts of food. Again, this was stoneware. See the dark clay body? And then it's white slip in a swirl. Look at that nice little life circle all the way up. And then she took porcelain, a little bit thicker slip, and did a line here instead of her paintbrush lines. And then another one over here. And then the dots again. This is a really nice neutral serving bowl. It could go with any type of home, any type of dishes would would look nice with it. And God, what would I use it for? I'd use it for a small salad. I'd use it for pasta. I'd put fresh fruit in it. I would leave just apples in it, put it on my counter. It can go in the dishwasher, go in the microwave. I wouldn't put it in the microwave for a long, long time. And it is $64. Nice gift. All right, I'm gonna flip to wood fire. I think I pulled this out a couple weeks ago when I was doing just bowls, but I'm gonna show you again. Cool side. This is where the flame didn't hit the pot. This is the warmer side. See how it's shiny? The double split rim. Look how gorgeous. You guys, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous bowl. There's crystals growing in that glaze. It's beautiful. I have several of Julie's pieces, and if I didn't, I'd probably pick this one. And this bowl is $80. All right, so I'm going to take the smaller one. Now this bowl is a little bit warmer. It just, to me, it feels like a bowl that I'd use in the winter time. It just feels cozy. But on the other hand, I'd put guacamole in this. I think it'd look really pretty. I'd put chips in it. I would put, what else would I put in it? I think soup would be great in it. It's a little bit large for an individual portion, but not so much so that you couldn't do that. It'd be great for reheating vegetables. I don't know, I love this bowl. It's $56. And she signs the bottoms. All right, this is a really cute picture. All right, so when I look at pictures like this, this is a fairly traditional picture shape. And to me, it looks like a duck. And so you see it like, this is his back. And she made the handle, look at the proportions. They're just perfect. So this handle works really well with the form. See how it just is so pleasing. Right? It goes around and has a nice belly. And if you were to put water or juice, cider, wine into here, the thing is by having the belly down low, it means that when you're hanging on to it, the balance would feel really just right for pouring it. So the liquid would stay down in the bottom and it would just pour out nicely what you need. And then look at the lip. And so typically what happens is so that something will pour really well, it needs to have one sharp edge right here at the top. And when it has that, it typically will not dribble. So a lot of times that is the test of proving whether or not a master potter made a pouring form. This is wood fired. See the markings? And let's see. So this is the cooler side. This is the hotter side. More wood ash hit here. And everything on this picture is really well balanced. She chose to have it wider down here and thinner here. The reason for that is because your hand is up here and you need something to rest on. If this was thin, it would feel not safe for pouring. So again, attention to details. And this is $85. Now, guys, you could put flowers in this, or you could put kitchen utensils in this. You could put it in the bathroom and put dry twigs in it and or flowers. You can use these pictures for so many different things. Okay, so then let's look at her cream and sugar. Look at this. It's just so sweet. This too almost looks like it could be a bird. A little beak sticking out, and it has just a little bit of line here going up the pot. She did that on purpose. It was not a mistake. And then the back side, her line and her dots. It's all nice and smooth. It will not scratch your table. And this is so sweet. Look at that. This is why she teaches at a college. She is a really good potter. And inside it's beautiful. It has a nice lid. Again, attention to detail, a little dot. Her lid fits perfectly. You could put a spoon there or not. And this is $62 for the set. All right, this baker, I think this is great. Okay, especially right now. Okay, who makes apple crisp, berry crisp, crumbles, scalloped potatoes, pastas, creme brulee? That would be great in this piece, in this too. Look at that, her lines and her dots. It's a nice flat bottom. It's smooth. It doesn't have any rough edges. This will go in the dishwasher. It will go in the oven. It will go in the microwave. This would be a fun, nice piece to use. I would love to use this for a dinner party, for our family dinner, and it's $50. This bowl, I know I shared it before. I can't believe we haven't sold it yet. Okay, so this is porcelain. And look, she put a little dot. And her lines with dots again. And what I like about this one is this rim. You guys, do you like guacamole? Then you should buy this bowl. I make these also, and I have them in my cupboard for when we have guacamole, and I love it because you have your chip, you scoop, and it catches it, and you don't have food flying all over the place. It's great. And look at the pretty bottom again. She's got the dot, she's got her signature, she has glaze on the very bottom. And it's $46. That's it, $46. All right, I'm gonna flip back to wood fire. Wood fire, gotta have a drink of water. All right, I think this is a fun piece. Look at this. It's so nice. Look at the inside, it's so pretty. I love this mustardy color. I think that's rutile for you chemistry people. And nice little handle. It's wood fire. See the wadding marks? Here's where the flame hit the pot. What would I put on this? Candies, chocolates, spoon roast. You could do sushi. You could do vegetables. You could, gosh, how about shrimp? That'd be kind of nice, huh? So all kinds of things. This is $79, fired in a wood kiln. Okay, so I just put this together, and as we were sitting here, I went, oh my gosh. Hadn't thought about this way, and Julie's probably saying, Cindy, no kidding. All right, you guys, chip and dip, separate, okay? But these are separates. This is a really nice platter. Again, it has her line, dots, nothing in the middle, doesn't compete with food. White slip, just a brush, just a circle, yep, a little bit. Simple, quiet. It's a nice platter. So how big is it? It's, looks like it's about 10, 11 inches across. And this is stoneware, not porcelain. And again, it's trimmed nicely, it's signed, and it's $75. Has just enough of a slope to hold food in it. And again, look at this. We have several of these little bowls, but it looks perfect inside here. It's also a stoneware, so it matches. It has a life circle using white slip. It has the dot, and look at the form. Really nice form. She did a great job of throwing this. It has a nice foot. Feels really good in my hands. It's balanced. It's exactly the same thickness all the way through the piece, which is another way to see whether or not something was made well. Let's see, what else? I think we have it all. You know, the only other thing I wanted to read is I wanted to read something that she talks about with her pottery. And she says, her stoneware pottery utilizes clay and glazes long borrowed from the Orient by American potters. They reflect my role, her Julie the roles, in the evolution of traditional pottery and define a philosophy of beauty through humility. And definitely, her pots are quiet, they're humble, they're meant to be used, but they're so well executed. So have a good day, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Bye.